What's up, you beautiful people? Stone here today with the lady,
Hello.
and we're playing the park. Apparently, it's a spooky game, so let's just get into it.
We're playing, you're playing, I'm watching.
We're both playing.
Nope. I
What the
make no
hell?
decisions.
Reading? I don't like this.
Go.
It's a narrative experience. Best played in a dark room wearing headphones. We got one of those checked off. A deal, yeah. I can't read all that. Subject matter, something spooky.
Disturbing
You guys, if you
subject
want to know what it says,
matter.
can pause it and read it.
I always return to Atlantic Island
Oh,
Park.
this is cool. It has voices.
Atlantic Island Park.
Which Atlantic Island? I'm pretty sure there's probably more than one. Or to play as this lady?
Where's Mr. Bear?
Yeah, Mr. Bear.
I haven't seen
Mr.
Mr. Bear,
Bear.
Callum.
Oh,
Is he in the
yeah.
park?
You lost Mr. Bear?
You gotta get him back.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Is that like a hot dog? Oh, okay. Whoa, this sensitivity is wild.
Oh,
Okay, that's still
stop
a little.
doing
That's
that.
a little much. That's the first thing you do when you get into a new world. You gotta shake your head around and make sure you know what's going on.
No.
Is this already the park? I thought this was like a convenience store. Press A to interact with objects in the world. Like this rock. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn this down again. It defaults it at a 3, and you can turn it all the way up to
Callum was
10.
born the
Who's
day
playing
this
with
place
10
opened.
sensitivity?
This is his favorite place
Whoa,
in
that's
the
a
world.
coincidence.
Whose favorite place?
Callum's.
Mhm.
Apparently he was born on the same day. There's been like 1% of story, and you can't keep up.
1977.
Yes. First day, May 1977.
I was not born
Oh, we
yet.
can read like this. A tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all of those who follow after. But what happened to the park, though? Why is it no longer a park? Okay, this sensitivity is so much better. It's at a
It
2.
is, because he was Callum's here, and he lost Mr. Bear.
Oh, yeah, and there's all those freaking things.
So it's
Wait,
still
there's
open.
even a guy. What the frick? Okay. A little jarring. They gotta update the paint job, though, on their walls.
Uh-oh. She's not feeling good.
What's your problem,
Hey,
lady?
Lorraine.
Lorraine? These names are like
Yourself,
obscure. Lorraine and Callum.
Those things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear.
How do you know?
Stop.
Oh, did he just run in there?
I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
How did he get in if they were locked? I don't get this. Hello? Do we just go through? Press B to... There's a Callum shout button?
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum!
Whoa, why is this all distorted? Did you see that?
This way.
That was weird.
Yeah, she's having weird vision
Drink
stuff.
bingo? Welcome to the Atlantic Island Park. I ain't reading all this. Get out of here. Natural beauty, something else. You can pause it and read it.
For the teens.
For the teens?
So it's a for the kids, for the teens, for the adults.
Oh, adult park. Nice. Who's this guy? Atlantic Island. Is this Mr. Winter? It is. Nathaniel Winter welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Why would you hit this guy's face out? That's creepy. I mean, you can't say much to Six Flags guys out there, but he does a dance. I don't know if
Did
this
you
guy
know this was
dances.
The entrance to
Mr.
an
Winter?
amusement park.
Because that's who they said the guy that created the park was in his image or something.
On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees.
I never
The
want to
park is
leave
now
when I go to amusement parks.
Oh, that's great. Sparking lights? That's a great omen. Great sign. The things is it already...
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
there was something down there.
Was there? No, it was just the Nathaniel Winter.
Okay.
It was just his thing. Hello, things are getting real. I was gonna say that this game is way too bright to be playing, but now it's like sunsetty. I like this kind of atmosphere. Why does it look like absolute shite?
The park.
Did we go through a time
What
warp?
happened here?
What is going on? You can run around. Things are loading in the distance. That's the scariest part. Callum, you little bastard, get back here. You don't know who you're messing with.
Supposed to be looking for Mr. Bear.
I am your mother. Where did you put him? Where did we go? We gotta retrace our steps, Callum, and that doesn't mean also
Just
going on
running
all the rides.
over.
What the frick? Why? That like a haunted castle situation?
I feel like this is a bad or a good / bad memory she's having.
This whole thing is just a fever dream? Not again?
Like she's back at the park, but these are flashbacks of what she.
So you think her son's dead already?
Yep.
Maybe he's a... Oh, what the frickin' shoe?
I think
Callum,
this belongs to Callum.
you ran so fast your shoes flew off. What in the frick? Who is this?
Chad the
Examine.
Chipmunk, huh?
Who are
Just
you?
a drunk guy in a suit.
Don't say that. Chad the Chipmunk? Dude, that is the most Chad Chipmunk. Worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry. He likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. No! This is in a kid's park. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob.
It's not on the
That's
plaque.
terrible. Oh, it's
written
graffiti. Okay, I thought that was endorsed by the park.
It's
That's redonk right there. More
What is this
literature
about?
for me to not read? Great. I'm one person for a story, but don't make me read about the story. I'm just in this for the visual storytelling and Callum being a little bastard. Get back here. I best not find your other shoe. Or your socks. I'm hearing like crunchy noises that I don't think is me. Did we go on this?
Callum, stay where you are.
Where is
Where
he?
is he? Yeah.
Hello? Did we see him?
Oh,
Is he
did
on
he
the
go on the
boat?
boat?
Oh, he's
Yeah.
right there, dead little
Come out,
bastard.
sweetie.
I'm yelling for him. Okay,
Come
well,
out.
I guess
That's water. You want him to jump in the water?
yes. Get your ass over here. There's a frickin' if there's a
Wait for
yell at a kid
mommy.
button, I'm pressing it. Frickin' let's get on this duck. Let me on the duck. What was that? That is not necessary splunking sounds. Ride the swan. Give me in there.
Oh, this gonna be fun.
We're not gonna be able to move. Oh no.
Stop it with the sensitivity.
I gotta look around. I'm curious. Nobody's sneaking up on me.
But that's the best part.
Is there even I hate that in games when somebody doesn't check behind them. Just look behind you.
Can you not look behind you?
No.
Oh. Ah.
This is
Sucks
terrible.
to be you.
What kind of kinky goose is this wearing a neck girder or whatever those things are called?
It's a collar.
Or a girdle. Those are for your waist though, I think.
Near a great forest,
Why is there
there
like
lived
a
poor
Target
woodcutter,
sign?
his
This
wife
thing here?
and his 2
I
children.
think it's just a button.
A boy
In case
named
bad things
Hansel
happen.
and a girl
I'm gonna click it.
named Gretel.
I don't like this.
They were very
Hansel and
poor
Gretel in the water?
and had very
This is so
little
weird.
to bite or sup.
What does sup mean?
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there.
What?
No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man.
Is this like
Then
what
we
you
will all
did to your
fall
kid? Did you
starved
abandon your kid at the
before-
park?
Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep.
Well, yeah.
Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
You gonna stone your parents? What is going on?
No, sounds like the Hansel
Is this
and
the
Gretel.
adult part of the
Yeah.
park?
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and
Yeah,
warns
so
them that
they
they
do
will get
crumbs.
no more food that day.
This is giving big like
Clever Hansel
it's a small
leaves
world
trail
vibes,
of
but
white
a
stones
terrible
behind
version.
them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are
They didn't
sent
get
to
lost,
bed
they knew what they were
without
doing.
any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
Oh no. He's gonna have to use the bread.
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
We're getting the shakies. What the frick is that? Don't growl at me. Is it Chad the chipmunk?
Hansel broke his bread into pieces.
I didn't say those
and
things
left a
about you,
trail
Chad.
of
I was just reading.
breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs, and his trail was destroyed.
The
Frickin'
Hansel
birds.
and Gretel story.
Can't trust him.
Abandoned by their parents,
Children.
unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
That's a pretty good sound effect right there. So this is like the unheard of story you never hear before. You just hear about Hansel and Gretel and the witch.
The
But why are
children
they
stumbled
abandoned?
into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread.
Hey, now this is the story we know.
Clear sugar.
Told ya.
Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
But I wonder if it's gonna end the real way or the kid version way.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just
This
come
ride
in
is
and
slow.
Stay with me.
It is, and I don't like the random water
But
noises.
Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you.
What is it?
The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old
Yeah,
woman
I
urged,
don't
and the
trust
children,
you.
still licking their sweets, followed.
No, why would you do that?
Oh boy. What the
Oh.
fucking
The old woman changed.
Don't bump me like that.
She stuffed
You
Hansel
rude
into a
bastards.
cage and
I
put
can feel her
Gretel to
heartbeat
work,
in the controller.
sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall
I feel like we're...
feast upon
No,
him.
never mind. We picked up speed for like a second. What is that up there? Oh, it's
Time
just a camera.
passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage,
That's a smart
brave
kid.
Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
And then they ate her?
I
And
hope
then,
not.
Because even children can't
They
survive on
did.
sweets,
Huh?
they divided up the body of the old witch.
They
and
gotta make him
ate
look
her.
like monsters
I
though.
knew it.
She's holding her spine connected to her head. Frickin' Callum did that whole thing and we never even saw you. Did you get off at least? Can I see you?
He probably ran
What
away.
the
Oh, fuck.
frick?
What's going on?
Hello. I'm getting off soon, so
Hi, Duck.
no need for any of that now. We're good, right? Right? I can get off now, or are you gonna stop over here? Okay.
Is it even gonna stop?
Please don't make me go on this again. That's the nightmare. I have to do this again. Please. Okay. Woo! We survived the story. I didn't even notice that about the other side of your face. Now, where the
Where are you,
frick?
Callum?
Callum?
Catch me, Mommy.
What the frick?
Catch me, mommy.
Where are you, you creepy bastard? Why can't I run anymore?
He's a child.
Children are creepy.
I used to read it to Callum when the electricity
Oh, we
was
get this
shut
here.
off.
Tunnel of
Those
Tales.
poor children.
Gotta go to the
The
Octotron.
whole world against them.
Ferris wheel,
forest,
bumper cars, House of Horrors,
birds,
Sideshow
the
Alley,
witch.
roller coaster.
Even their own
We get to go on
parents.
a roller coaster.
I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world.
And then
We're
you
always
ate the
hungry.
unkind world?
Looking for our own house made of candy. Looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Okay, I guess.
Don't hide from me, Callum!
Callum! Don't whisper at me over here, boy.
Over here.
What the frick do you mean? Over here.
Where are you?
Oh, hello.
Another accident. This place.
Oh, what the hell? Teddy bear, I didn't put the stick in your eye.
Is that, Mr. Bear?
Mr. Bear? I don't know. Very soon, I will know if this has all been for nothing. There you go. You just read the last sentence. Everything's fine.
Callum? Callum!
Where you at, though?
You didn't
Just
even
wait,
grab
quit
Mr.
whispering
Bear.
at me.
What
That
the
wasn't
hell?
him. That was a fake. That Mr. Bear was too big to be our Mr. What the frickin' kid? What the glitchiness? Hello?
Callum!
I am following the trail.
Keep going then. Why'd
Where
you slow
are
down?
you? I can't, before we were able to see him. Is the octopus rides on a lake? Oh, this is pretty dope. I like this. Seems like fun. Oh, and there's the Ferris wheel. Oh, so big. You can't see the roller coaster from here, though. I don't
Why
think.
are all the rides so spread out? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, yeah. There's a lot of land, a lot of real estate.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head.
Yeah,
Make me dizzy. The guy
I feel
just
that.
snapped. Those poor kids.
What do you mean he's
What?
snapped? What? She definitely had a lot of trauma here. Why are you taking your kid to a place where you had trauma? Wait, a rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit? Oh, why were you rude to Chad? Making the horrible creature look more or less alive. What are you talking about? Oh, no.
What'd he do to the
Mr.
kids?
Bumper Cars. They got eyeballs. This doesn't have anything to do with the octopus, except for that thing in the middle, which also doesn't look like an octopus. Can we ride this, Callum? Where's your ass?
Don't.
Oh, there's something over here. I like how when you click the Callum button, it makes little
I
weird
remember this.
spots. Me and Callum. Why do you guys both look so mad? They're pissed. Why are you so pissed? Now I can go. Hey! What's up
Can't get
there?
on while it's moving.
Can't get on while it's moving. Do I gotta go turns it off?
And I'm gonna get motion
Increase
sickness
speed,
now.
decrease the speed. There we go. Now we can get on, right, Chad? He's gotta wait. Or do
Can't
I
get
gotta
on while
just
it's
keep
moving.
slowing it down? Keep slowing down. Slow down. Slow down. Keep pumping it. Keep pumping it. And that should be good, right?
But then how's it gonna start?
I don't know. Maybe somebody will come over and start it for us. Hey, it's going. Can we see anybody in the booth? Couldn't see anybody in the booth. We gotta see them when they come back around. These things are going up and down at a weird rate.
I feel like it's speeding up.
Yeah, I don't. Wait, is there somebody in there? I can't tell.
Um,
Oh, I think I saw somebody in there.
it's going pretty fast.
Whee! Yeah, there's definitely somebody in there.
Faster than
Who
it
is it?
should. It's going faster than it should.
I like it. Hands
That's how
up!
they break.
What
Holy
the
shit!
frick? Okay. Okay there. What's up there,
Hi.
guy? I don't like you. He needed to see a dentist. He had some chompers. Woo. Are we gonna see this guy even closer? Who's in the booth? Was it that guy? I think it's the same dude. Is that Nathaniel Winters? You kind of look like you're wearing his clothes. Hey there. Yeah, I don't want to get out right next to him. What the frick? Are you still over here? Okay, he's not over here. Callum?
Callum, come back here right now.
Yeah, now we're scared. Now we're pooping our pants. When I do catch you though, kid, you're gonna be sorry. I'm going to the Ferris wheel. Going this way. Oh boy. That was fun. And then it got a little dark. Oh, I guess we're not going this way. Never mind. Don't push me in the water. What's the last sentence? I'll probably let Nicole name them something cute for the day we open the park.
Did
They
you
will
say
be rides
Nicole?
after all.
It's Nicholas.
Nicholas. There we go. I forgot. There we go. Click, click, click. I'm flustered. After that guy made the hair on my legs stand up.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
I was just enjoying myself. I would have rather the car detached.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides.
Why are you whipping around on your
First
insides?
time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Let me read this. And discreetly, I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by Chad, Steve wandered off. So Chad's real name is Steve? My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. Okay. What the fucking fuck? What was that picture of in there? I saw like a goat man. And the person. Are we going in here? Not even? Okay. I don't know if I can go in here. No, I can't go in there. Probably for my own good.
I like that.
That made me sweat.
Yeah, that made you jump. That was great.
Ah! Look at this guy again. Okay, I like him a lot better than the other guy we saw at his ride. You got like holes in you though. You've seen better days, most likely.
So it sounds like the chipmunk went crazy.
I feel like everybody was blaming the chipmunk. It's not his fault. He's misunderstood.
I feel like he went crazy though because of people being mean to him.
Right. Now we're at the
Constant
bumpies.
crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
I love bumper cars.
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
Did she? I don't think I'm a duck there, Callum. I heard him. He sounded really close.
It's probably in a bumper car.
Yeah, it sounds like he's over there. Is this another thing where nope, there's no sticks or controls in there?
Like bumper cars. She said, I guess it floats somebody's boat.
Where did you go?
I feel like that thing's gonna break.
Oh, there's one over there that's on. We're going, we're going. Don't hit me. That'd be rude as hell.
Why is it creaking so much?
The wind is just the wind. Accident report. Hello. What the fuck is happening? Don't
You're gonna get hit by a
don't make
bumper car?
noises. Okay, okay.
Yeah, you are.
Callum?
What the?
Well, that was different. I didn't even get to read the accident report, but I guess that means we gotta go this way.
I wonder if that's what happened. And that was the accident report.
Oh. Is repeating history? Is there anybody inside? You gonna like turn off when I get over here so I can't see my way up this rampity ramp? Okay, good to know. But where are we going now? This is not the regular trail. I don't think civvies are allowed up this way. It's a matter of public record. Oh,
that I am
okay.
a failure as a mother.
Yeah, something definitely happened to Cal.
Small. I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead, my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
This lady's really going through it. Wait, let me read. Read a little bit. Called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find a piece of the plans that I am missing. So now you're a detective all of a sudden? What the heck?
Are we going on the Ferris wheel?
I think so, but I think we gotta go
I like
this
Ferris
way.
wheels. As long as it doesn't spin fast.
It's making a lot of noise. Oh great, we don't have to go all the way around. Thank you, game. Okay, we just hop the fence. This is
Probably
another
gonna
thing
see
right here.
that
Another
one
accident
Closest place
report.
down. Doesn't surprise me.
Right. Okay, well, let's see here. Partial family of 3 killed when a roller coaster car derailed. 14 separate incidents, broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. 3 suicides from the top of the Ferris wheel. A child severely injured on the escalator. Over a dozen children reported missing in the House of Horrors since its construction. 1 report of drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. The sheer volume of incidents means that it is me strongest recommendation that Atlantic Island Park be closed immediately. Okay, so that's why there's a lot of weird stuff going on here, but also that writing was weird too. That me strongest part was throwing me off. David Wolf.
It's supposed to say my.
Oh, that freaking Chad! You almost got me there for a second there, gang.
Did he really?
Yeah, I thought it was the teeth dude again in the getup, in the fancy getup. I do like how these are shaped though. Hey Chad, can I get on now? Thank you, or Steven, whichever you prefer. Chad, Steven. Oh, you didn't want to sit on the other side of me, Chad? I see how it is. You bastard.
That's where Callum's supposed to
I've been so
sit.
nice to you this whole time. We haven't seen that kid since he was inside the Swan.
He's probably on top of us on the Ferris wheel.
You know for sure someone's gonna pop up right in front of me.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is not good.
Or on the outside. Is that okay? What the hell? Oh no, it's
This
mountains.
is mountains. The freaking windows are just so dirty. And that's what it's gonna
People come
do to
into your
us.
life for a
It's like,
reason.
hey, look at the scenery, and then when you
Dad
look
used
over,
to say
bang.
that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank.
It looks
Things were
like there's
different for
something over
Don and I.
there. Like, I'm
When we
trying to look
met,
for other
I was
rides.
sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale.
He's high up.
I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
So you have a lot of baggage because the guy you like died, so the kid was like a bad reminder for you. But then if he worked on this Ferris wheel too, that's pretty crazy. Why even come back to this park?
Why ride the freaking Ferris wheel?
Okay, nobody was on the seat, so somebody could be waiting for me. When there you are, the good old faithful guy, Nathaniel Williams
Is that who it
or
is?
Winters. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. He's not there though. He's not there. Okay, next, where do we go? There's like a path down that way, path down this way.
Don't
Callum,
be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
I'm the one afraid.
You almost shit your pants a couple times.
Did I just hear a baby?
I heard it.
What in the hell?
Isn't
Okay.
that the way we came?
We came from, I thought like, yeah, we came from that direction. So wait, which way do we want to go? There's the, wait, that path goes back to the Octotron, but that bridge is broken, so we don't need to go that way. So we're gonna go this way.
That's
To
what I
the
thought.
roller coaster. Is there no jump button?
Callum, where did
No.
you go?
Where are you? You're not even whispering at me weirdly anymore.
He's crying instead.
Just hear a baby.
That's what I said. I think he's gone.
Are you reverse aging as we're going through this?
Where are you, Callum?
Baby noise? Yeah. Oh hey, there's a freaking, wait, is one of those missing? Yep. Turn around and one is missing. Hello. Take roller coaster ticket from the baby doll? Yeah, sure, thanks. You can't scare me with metal. Get out of here. I'm more scared of little girls than metal. Okay. It is a little unsettling though.
That's how that got there.
Yeah. Just like the frickin' the ride,
Bumper
the
car.
bumper cars ride. The bumpies. You're getting me bumpy. Oh, what the hell is that? It's just, okay, it just leaves?
What was that? A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking
Don't
about
touch
their
it?
kids and just the way they talk.
What do you mean
Their
don't touch
fucking
it?
voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You
Yeah.
give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping a piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Damn.
Yeah, seriously. I thought she was just talking about all that love and support. Them two against the world, like, what the
Right.
fuck?
You gotta see somebody.
You got that by the personality disorder?
Something.
I always
It's
wanted to ride
trauma.
this one. Never got around to do it before.
Now we can. It's the first time for everything. I love roller coasters.
Same. They're the best.
Don't squeak at me. Why is it so dark?
This one's gonna break.
Hello. They said it only derailed once. I'd still go on with those odds.
Is he there? Is he there?
Hello. Nice to meet you, friend. Why are you just
What do
standing
you
there,
want?
though?
We
What the
need
frick
to
was that?
talk about Callum.
Is he sitting next
What
to
do you
you?
mean?
I think.
What have you done to him?
Hello?
That's insulting. You and your
He's
boy
behind
are
you.
everything that this place doesn't want.
Yeah, I can. The way the
antithesis
sound
of what
is,
we
it's creeping
stand
me out.
for.
Where is Callum?
Are you Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught.
You got a hook
He
hand?
even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park
There's a
is
hooker
just
behind me.
so hungry.
What?
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending
Oh,
here, I'm
I
afraid.
don't like that. You right in my
Just-
ear when I do that.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Here we go.
Yeah. Here's the drop. Hopefully the adrenaline makes me feel a little bit better. Ah, they took my picture. Okay.
What the fuck?
We were in a hospital.
Oh,
Oh,
is that when she was giving birth?
ay, probably. Roller coasters gives her hospital PTSD. Oh boy,
Ooh, I didn't read that door.
there's something about love is what I saw. Gravity. It's like one of those puzzles. Like, what word did you see defines you? I got a good one.
I saw not love. So
What the hell? That's not
Not
nice.
safe.
That's not safe. Can taste your something. What are we tasting? Oh, hello. Okay. We just ran over a child.
What the fuck?
But from what she was talking about, she probably liked it.
No. She said no.
Oh,
Callum,
man.
no. She wouldn't want that.
Are your arms still here, Mr. Hooker? No, we're fine? Okay. Woo!
Callum, got taken by the witch.
Oh man, I don't think he'd like you calling him a witch.
Hmm?
I don't think he'd like you calling him a witch.
He said that.
Oh, did he? I wasn't listening.
He said he followed the story, he left breadcrumbs, and now Callum was taken by the witch, and so was she.
The witch awaits. Wait, we get a flashlight now? I don't want to have a flashlight.
From the Hansel and Gretel story.
Oh, wait, he's the witch? That's weird.
No.
Callum
He
has bruises on his
said-
arms.
Oh, he was
Finger
making
marks.
the connection.
Someone-
That they
been
were
hurting him.
taken by the witch.
I've asked
Okay.
him, demanded really, to know where
In
he
the
got
House
the
of
marks.
Horrors?
But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments.
Are you a
In the
kid?
night,
Yeah, kids are creepy.
He
They'll
tosses
stare.
and
They don't know
turns and
anybody.
cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day.
Are we still talking about Callum?
They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Will he, though?
The whole
Will he,
town
after
was shocked by
everything you
that one.
said?
Never
Wait.
found out who did it.
Did what?
I don't know.
Something
I not
about
read this
cotton
again?
Candy.
Dang it!
I can help you, Callum.
Did you put it down?
Yeah. I'm hearing whispers.
I want to know.
Yeah, I
It said
can't really
something
look at
about
it.
cotton candy.
Frickin' scheisse. Mein
Someone choked on
Scheiß.
cotton candy?
That's impossible.
Well, it said something about
If
cotton
you
candy.
choke on cotton candy and die, you deserve it. Hello? We need this cart? No? Guess we're just going this way then. Just took the long way around. Wait. Why is this locked? Are we going over here? Yeah, I just went a big circle. Okay. What are you saying here? Cotton candy?
This I said so. Happened.
The cotton candy hole? We never found Callum's other shoe. Oh, that's nice. Hello. Examine the corpse.
Who did this to him?
I have a feeling you're still alive.
The cotton candy.
Cotton candy killed him. The cotton candy killer? Why can't I back up? I don't like this. I don't want to look behind me. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh,
You
my
just
God.
said.
Okay, Chad? It's just Chad. I'm not that scared.
You just said that you hate when people won't look behind them in games, and then you said you're not gonna look behind
I
you.
tried to back up though. I could feel somebody behind me. At that point, no. I know. I know something's there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Okay, do we follow the blood? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, following the blood. Whatever the goop is on the ground. Or is this what we were supposed to follow in the first place? Where are we going? Can I read this paper again? Am I supposed to go over here? Where do we go now? It's unclear. No.
There was a door.
I heard a door. Is this your door? This is not your door. What is that? They gave me a flashlight, but they didn't tell me how to read it.
Callum.
Hey, is it okay?
Keep them away from me.
Keep who away from you? Okay, there's something on here now. Take the pills.
These are mine.
Oh. Hey, that's the tattoo on her. It's her husband. Don or Dan. Rip 71. Hook gravity. Why? Oh no. Something reality. No to graffiti. Say no to graffiti. Yet look at all this. Your mother? Not safe. The League? Fear the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose.
Oh god.
Don't believe anything they tell you, Calla. Whoa, okie dokie. I didn't
Forgive
think I
me,
could just
Callum.
knock that over. Forgives
What the
me.
Fuck? What are you, high?
We might be in the loony bin. Can we knock this over? Please tell me. Yeah. No! Those are like the unsatisfying videos. Man, frick this.
Don't touch me.
Hey, Callum, we see you now. Hey, we can read the newspaper. Hello, don't touch me. Get out of here, as if I would. Is Sweet the temptress who grips the shaft, twists the shaft, don't twist it, absconding with third age fire into fourth age darkness, while gods lie writhing on the shattered face of the earth. Gaia has sweetness and grace, by her days and numbered, and heavy-fisted hives break before frozen wills, and calligraphic actresses in pencil and paper. Pornography. The all-seeing eye will provide decade-long updates on this story going forward. What the hell did I read?
So I'm thinking like you that she's having some kind of flashback. Maybe she's in some kind of mental hospital.
Going through PTSD.
But I'm thinking, because she said someone was hurting Callum, I think she's got like a bi-personality disorder thing. And she was the one hurting him but not remembering.
Do you want a pickled punk?
She's the witch.
What are pickled punks? Oh, she's her own witch?
But she doesn't remember it. If she has multiple personality.
You know what that means, though? Someone's gonna eat her in the end. Oh, guts. No cuts. Don't do it. Especially not over your tattoo. That's not cool. Are we passing out? Oh, bang, right. Face on the ground. Eating rocks. My favorite activity. Hello? Callum? Where art thou? Why is everything all hazy? Well, that's one way to do it, but I've never seen it done like that before. Whoa.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die.
Why'd you just
every
turn into
year
a
in car
narrator?
crashes. And the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears.
This is where it all
while
started.
a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. And what secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs,
Soiled
the clotted blood
condoms.
of the lonely suicide.
Is that in the adult section of
And
the park?
face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
Is that who we've been seeing? Is it
Where are
Maybe.
Don't let the witch put me in the oven.
Then why'd you go inside the witch's mouth? That makes sense, kid. Frick. Oh boy. Okay,
This
the
is
park.
wrong.
The whole place, a whole loading screen just for this. Okay, now I don't like this.
I love this.
Hey, Chad, he makes me feel better. And Nathaniel, my two favorite people. Good to see you guys. Okay, what goes on here? Oh, half a piece of paper? Atlantic Island Park had closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on iron gates. Small-minded fools scared of what they don't understand. That's me. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here to the House of Horrors, I must think. Who? Who are you? Who's done?
Is it
What?
gonna be her husband?
That's the only thing I could have thought of. Hello. A wolf rug? If a wolf is that big, whoa. You got problems. Also, when your body just starts jerking around by itself, you got problems. Holy shit. I don't like mirrors. Okay, it's just a guy in a mask. Nothing to see here. That is fine. This is what I saw in the other room. It's a demon. Hello, demon. Oh. That's different. Oh, boy.
I like haunted houses.
I don't. Last time we went through one, we just ran through it. We were holding hands with strangers.
We were, that's great. They were so terrified.
We were just dragging them through.
They made us go in front of them because they were scared.
Chad
It was
hiding
the
behind Chad. Or Steven hiding behind Chad, if you want to say it like that.
I still can't get over that clown that told me it was sad because he was the first one to say hi back to me.
Right.
What is so sad? Yep.
You know, lady, when you breathe heavy, it's in my ears. Oh, hello. Oh, now he's moving. Did we look down there? Does that mean he's over here? Someplace? Where is that coming from? That's not real. Big ass shadow. It's a big old demon. This is a cool one. It's got like levels to it. You can see like below and up high and... Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be a drop. This boy is chunky and he's got like no teethers. You got anybody behind you? What's this red light for? Oh, blood around it? Nice. I like what you've done with the place. Is there anything in this mirror specifically? No. It's a little dead end. It's a little bit of a dead end. There's a demon over there. There's also this. Is that where we're going? I kind of want to see what's over here, though. Hello. Very bright. Are we supposed to go that way, or is there, like, multiple ways to get around? That's pretty cool. I think this is just, like, another way to get around. Who knocked you over? That's rude as hell. Oh, okay, no, you're supposed to just jump up. That would have got me more if I was coming from that direction, but I was looking at you straight on, so you can't fool me. I know your tricks.
I don't like that there's multiple ways, because then how do we know what's down the other ways?
We don't.
Oh, okay, so this was the side way.
Unless this isn't even a real way and I have to go down that way.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, okay, we're going this way, I guess. It's just a little bit of a detour section. The art on these things, I like.
They
this
look
art.
like D&D characters to me.
Yeah. Is something gonna pop up on the other side of this? I'm checking over this side just to make sure. I see something over there.
You don't want to get scared?
Hello.
That's the best part.
If I can help it, I'm helping it. I see a shadow. Okay, it's just you. I haven't seen one of you before. Okay, yep. That's rude as hell, laughing at me. Don't laugh at me.
But it's funny when you get scared.
Creaky doors. Always set me off a little bit. One little duck. You mean Callum?
One day.
He is a duck, but with an F instead of a D. Bastard. Can I go in here? Oh, great. Stairs. The frick this place. Okay, that's locked. Can't go through there. Our frickin' thing is dying. Our flashlight. I can't words. Because I'm trying to be on alert.
There's a picture.
What do you mean, this one right here? With the kite? Oh, hello, examine. Nightmare Circus. Far and Calm. We're gonna read the whole book? No. So, yeah, Nightmare Circus. Circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townfolk. Just as he shouts out a curse, now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin.
It sounds similar, except right now it's a mother looking for a son.
Yeah, a little bit of
After they let
backwards.
me out, they gave me Callum
Maybe
back
that's a
and
real
sent
book
me home with a handful of
What this game is based on.
Home, bittersweet home. I barely
No.
Hello,
recognized
Intercom,
it.
let me out.
Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
That's sad.
So she's home right now?
Unless her perspective on life has just shifted. Make the payment listed on the last bill. Contact if you believe that this is an error. If you're unable to make payment. So this is just like an overdue power bill. And what's this one? Hunger? The true story of the Donners. Like the Donner Party? It looks like it. On April 16th, 1846, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains. with very little to bite or sup. I don't like the way they say that. It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration that the world had ever seen. Now our panel of Donner experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. And this never before seen expo read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. Dun dun dun.
I don't really know that story.
The Donner Party story? It's like a really famous story. About cannibals. Hello. That's a creepy baby that gave me one of the tickets.
Yeah, I told you she was hallucinating. She's in our house now.
Mom and me in a car. I mean, even if she has a weird outlook on life, she's hiding it from the kid pretty well if he's drawing her happy. Normally kids pick up on that stuff when they draw their parents the way they see them. Hello? I can do all but one side of a Rubik's Cube if that counts. But not there. It wouldn't let me do anything. It's a hat. Anything creepy in the hat? No, no. Lice or anything? Another book? What's this one? The Wilting. Susan Oscombe or Oscombe. This novel, she cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. The solar flare has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. An exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world again? Or you mean saving the world again? Or did this exotic dancer save the world again? Dynamic, exciting, bombastic, everything you've come to expect from an Escombe novel. Chance O'Hara is back, and you'd better believe that she is bigger, better, and bolder than ever. Okay, so Chance saves the world again. Okay. Nice. You gotta, like, upkeep. Your place sucks.
There's something on the table.
No wonder you're
when we first
unhappy.
entered.
You're freaking, this is a disaster. Hello, milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. Nice. At least she's got lists.
No pickup, Callum.
No, just drop them off. Hello. Are those the chickens and the eggs and the apples? No more of that. Freaking stoves. There wasn't anything over here to read or mess with. Examines the wrench. Is there anything on the other side? What's the point of this? Just letting us examine a wrench so we know you're going to try to fix the faucet? Because it's a leaking all over the place. You're going to get a flood. What kind of apartment is this that you're also, it's very, like, narrow. You won't let me go inside, bastards. Is this your room? Or the living room? Hello, creepy. A letter? Miss Mallard? What is this, Dunwich Emergency Services? As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is officially notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer Dunwich Medical. Okay, Mr. Dunwich. So she was going crazy. All the things we know or said are coming to reality. Lorraine, didn't we hear about a lady named Lorraine earlier? I feel like we read that name. I received your letter, and I'm quite surprised you ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of a map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters, and now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Oh, her name is Lorraine. That's why I was familiar. Maybe one day it will be easier if I can meet Callum, but not yet. I am not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. She sounds like a Karen.
That must be your mom.
Yeah, how could you do that to your, like, disown your kid just because of choices they made when they were a kid? Like, that's just messed up. They were just doing what they thought was best. Can't hold them to that. Miss Maillard, what is this? This just looks like freaking
And now you won't
lawyer
meet her
stuff. Get
son
out of
because of
here.
it.
Yeah, you can't punish the grandkids. Why is this one not lit up? What does this even look like? There's a freaking guy with a severed head, like a triangle head, and this.
It's the
Does she
park.
look happy?
It's the
Yeah,
park.
she looks
There's
happy.
the Ferris wheel and the big guy that was in the center, I think.
Yes, the bear dude or whatever he is. Mr. Bear? Is that Mr. Bear? Wait, I totally forgot about Mr. Bear. Where is he? Are we ever gonna find him again? Are we doing a whole, like, repeating the hallways kind of deal?
Quack, quack.
What is this guy's fascination with ducks? Oh, yep, we're doing the same thing again. Wait, those are your pills? That's the same book? Oh boy, don't quack at me. Is that Mr. Bear?
Is that the same?
No, this looks different. I mean, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it. I think it is because I am so far from home and I am working so hard every day working at the park. It gets worse, like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come here to you without being in my right mind, but when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. Oh, so is that the duck that the guy's talking about? Donald Duck? That's the hunger again. Is this guy gonna be sleeping in the bed one of these rotations?
Did he lose his mind at the park? Did he commit suicide on the Ferris wheel?
I mean, that's what people said, but in his note, he said that something. They also said his tether, or like his harness broke.
That's what
he
she
fell?
said.
Oh, okay.
She said
What the
that.
frickin' frick?
She said that on the Ferris wheel that his harness broke. But I'm wondering if that's what they told her. But
That's supposed to
really,
be-
he committed suicide.
I'm missing apples and eggs, Callum, you little bastard. I saw you run through this door. No midnight snacks. You're gonna poop yourself while you're sleeping. Can't open that yet. Wait, I know that song. What was this one? They're on a boat. I'm on a boat. No. Copyright strike. I don't know anyway, because it's really distorted, but this is a different one. Equity? I don't want to read about equity. Frick you, sincerely. Edward Stapleton. Edward Stapleton? That is the lawyer's name. Let me next.
Little ducks came back.
We never came back. Okay, check the door. No door. This door, no door. Quit singing.
I like this one. Oh, that turned creepy.
Hello. It's just kids drawn. It's not that bad. I swear.
It was nice though.
What's this one? Still the Donner Party. Have you always also messed up because you read a lot of messed up books? There's not a lot of joy inside your house. Look at these ones. Bloody hands, burning cars. Freaking blood from the sky. Oh yeah, and this one. That's cute. Who's that third person? Is that the dude? Is this like a... Was that a doctor? He's at the dentist or something? He's in some sort of a chair?
Or his dad?
Am I gonna see you... Is this the same shopping list? Milk and Zoloft prescription? Doing all those drugs! That's a lot of drugs in between every single thing. More pills. Tickets to Atlantic Island Park. So is that what happened? You were having another break and you took your kid to the park? Hello? And then you left him there? Hello? Nothing's happened here yet in Mr. Boiling Room. Nothing's sneaking up on me either. I thought I just... Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, and out of there. No more duck song? What the frick? What is this one?
Hello.
A history of Solomon Island.
Someone just said hello.
I don't want to say hi back. You can't make me. Yep. Nope. I know that's a cheerful song, but it's not as cheerful as you think it is. What's this one? Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is very nice. It has made me a happy carrot.
What the fuck?
Oh, I love that. That's great. Now I'm a happy carrot. Hey, it's the dude. It's the hooker guy. Mr. Hooker. Okay. How many freaking times are we going to play this game? quack. I'm a mother duck, I guess. Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's not.
Babies hanging
Oh,
from the
God.
ceiling. Hey, it's old One Eye. One Eye, One Eye.
One eye baby?
The one-eyed Bab. It's Donald, the actual duck. What about all the babies on the floor? Okay, Mr. Bloody Hat. Now there's something in the hat. Like there should have been in the first place.
No, you had to see that it was clean first, so you didn't question if it was already there.
I love what you've done to the place. The hanging babies on the roof really add a lot of dimension. Hey, there's one in What is... Oh, okay, that's great. Just an ice pick? Oh, that's cute. It's all bloody. I wanted to talk about the baby in the oven. I love... It's something about carrots. Gosh.
I felt that on your chair.
What the fuck again? Ooh, a door?
Oh god, I love it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's one of these. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sweating. Okay, thank you. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. We can't run anymore. This door is open. Not looking. It's just doors. It's just doors. That's what gets me more than anything else so far in this game. It's the freaking doors. You need to get a handyman.
And that big scary guy at the
Oh my goodness.
octopus thing.
That wasn't so bad. The little girl in the room got me too.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
After you put the letter down.
Yeah, I'd let her scare me too. Oh great, you scribbled them out. That baby needs help. What's this one? Thank you, William. The new watch. I'm a happy carrot. Okay, Mr. Carrot. Maybe that's why she's upset too. Her son thinks she's a carrot. And this guy thinks she's a duck. How's a duck gonna give birth to a carrot?
I know that song. Where do I know that song?
Oh, shit, okay. It's just a plant. I thought somebody's arm was trying to grab me. Does that door close by itself? I don't want to see it close anymore. It's time to stop. This book. Okay, the music is starting to pick up a bit. Okay.
Oh, there's people in the next room.
Where? Oh, it's people hanging. Nice. The babies have grown. What's this say? Just more Zoloft. Okay. That's great. Are you gonna start moving? The blood on the walls. Nice. Nice. Now you need to really fix that leak. That's not a good leak. Here we're going. Don't fall.
Wiley's on fire.
Don't do it. Don't fall. Are those meat hooks? Okay, more leaking. More leaking all over. Okay, surprisingly, this room is like my favorite room. Nothing bad has happened in here yet. This music has got me on edge. Where's my happy carrot? Where's my happy carrot? Is this it? Oh no, you will watch me rot. No! The carrot is rotting. Get me out of here. It stings. No.
Oh,
Okay, we can relax again. We can unpucker. Everything is fine.
only for a moment.
Everything is fine.
Where
Libraries. I'm scared of books.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person.
Nah, called it.
I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
Yeah, I called it.
Oh, dang. Hey, carrot! Oh, no, never mind. That's not the carrot. Kids broke in today. It has been so long since I heard laughter, so very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh. This boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring and chimed to his gasps and shrieks. I think this is delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. Oh? Okay. You sick bastard. Who wrote that? I have a feeling it's this lady. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And there's so many sections here that are like...
Did she get kicked out of her
roped
home
off.
so she came to live at the park?
Oh, that could have been a thing too. That's a creepsy. And is this her house in the library or in the haunted house?
In the
Is where she
witch?
lives?
The
Even though she
witch's
hated
house?
it? Yeah. Good. Oh, nice. We're in a dead end. Comforting. Hello? Hansel and Gretel.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's never
Okay, it
good.
wasn't that bad. I don't like the dung noise, though. Where's the slab with the kids on it? Are we gonna find it in here? The kids that break...
Callum. Callum!
I don't know when this story is taking place anymore. Is Callum the new kid on your slab?
Callum.
If this isn't the... Was it?
Callum.
Who's the witch?
Callum!
Oh,
It's Chad! Or Steven.
told you it was a chipmunk.
Chad Steven. He has a Cthulhu shirt. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Oh,
I didn't know we picked up the pick. You don't have a hook, that's your finger.
yeah. It's,
Is he like your boogeyman? Like what you see inside yourself manifested?
don't kill Callum.
Chad, save him!
Chad. No.
What the hell? Chad, why didn't you help us? Okay, fade to black.
What?
That's a hell of an ending. If this is the ending. Oh, dee.
It's so many theories going through my head.
Oh, what's going on now?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine.
Is that Donald?
Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
But not kids! Leave a fly in a jar.
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
Oh, is she
He's
playing
the
it off
guy-
like she lost him?
He's the guy who... Same guy who said something about the teddy bear in the beginning.
In
Yeah.
my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
You always return.
Her husband
be
died,
anymore?
or her guy died, probably because he went crazy, because that probably makes people crazy. And
Yeah.
then she did the same with her son.
Damn, but
It
then she
made
goes
her
to the place
crazy.
that he's missing, so she's playing this whole facade. Now she has to deal with this.
Damn,
What
that
the
was a
frick
game.
kind of story?
I
Oh,
like that one though.
I'm sweating.
That was good.
Oh man, well, yeah, I enjoyed that too for what it was. It was a nice little, like a ride, basically, that going on. Reminded me of just going to like a place and doing a little scenario. That was fun.
Very
Okay.
good.
Well, I don't think there's anything left, is there? Let's just check one sec. The park. Continue, new game. What do you mean continue game? There's no continuing. Whatever. We're gonna get out of here, so I do hope you enjoyed. I know we sure did, and if you did, remember these three things. You're beautiful, I appreciate you, and have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye.